Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Cinderella. I know it's been a while. I haven't shared anything on this channel. The last one was from last year, and there's been so much happening, especially since the beginning of the year. We are in the fifth month, and for the past 4 months, I think life has been teaching me so more ways to deal with stress or even areas that I need to improve on. Anyway, so I think even this part has made me go through this whole journey of self rediscovery. Yeah, like trying to connect with my deeper meanings of why I'm even doing content creation. Because apart from the YouTube, I also have like a podcast, a healthy living and wellness podcast where we have conversations about health and wellness. It's called Time with Rella. I also have one that focuses on digital marketing because apart from creating content, what I do is I help small business owners that want to sell online, that want to set up, even brands that want to redefine their marketing messages. That's some of the things that I do. So my way of trying to help people that maybe can't even afford the service is through that podcast. But anyway, so I think this whole path has, when you have so much going on for you, everything's like your core, like deeper understanding of yourself. You're trying to go past the barrier, which is you, to understand people that you're trying to talk to. Because even in marketing, we talk about this all the time that you have to understand who you're trying to speak to. And maybe with this channel, I'm sharing my journey to connect to people that maybe are experiencing some of the things I experienced once in my life, like depression, like trying to get to this point where I am literally living my life. I am not trying to escape it. I am not trying to numb my way through life. And I think that is the whole purpose of even my personal content, apart from maybe the podcast and my business. And I think these past 4 months has kind of like awoken me to like wake up. Okay, you need to define all these things for yourself. So I've like taken my time to step back and really redefine things for myself, which I'm still doing, but gradually I've gotten to the place where I can release content here and still be working through that process. And I'm grateful for that. So maybe in this video, let's talk about getting back to the things that you want to do. Now I understand that a lot of us have goals. We have things we want to achieve in a year, and that's great. Yeah, and sometimes we fall off because I started this YouTube channel, being more confident about creating content last year, and I took a pause from the end of the year, which I'll say it's normal, but I noticed that from January to what was it March, I had an extra jump from last year, but the whole pressure for me kind of like stalled maybe things that like I needed to do. I noticed like experiencing stress. Yeah, I started choosing work over sleep, and from my experience, that's not a good thing for me. I need my sleep. I need my healthy habits taking me because they are the those practices are what like keep me at my healthiest. And I realized that I had fallen off even during that process. I wasn't like unconscious about it. I noticed myself trying to meet unrealistic deadlines. I noticed myself trying to do things. Oh, that's it. I'm dog sitting, so Honey needs to see. She's me. I don't know if you can say her. But anyway, I am like from everything that was happening during that time. And this is started making me fall off on even working out, even sleeping. I started choosing to complete things over my sleep, and that's not beneficial to me. We do mental work apart from personal training, like with digital marketing, we do mental work, and you need your sleep, you need space to have come up with ideas and all. I noticed that even retention, I wasn't remembering things a lot. It was tough, but like when it ended, I was kind of like relieved and happy. And I learned a lesson because at that point, I felt like I had chosen. At some point, like I couldn't take it again, and I told the person that had linked me that to that particular gig that like I don't think I can take this anymore. Like I see myself being unhappy. I am experiencing unhappiness. I dread waking up to work. Do you get? And my work is something I enjoy. So when I start feeling like that, I'm like, do you get? So I noticed, but like they even terminated it before I could say anything, which kind of like taught me a lesson. I see when you start to feel yourself like gear off your part of living like a there's this saying like is a movie Eat Pray Love. I remember when she went back to meet the monk guy, and then he told her that part of living a what's the word, why am I forgetting this, part of finding your balance is also
Keep my balance. Please, listen to the truth. Sometimes, to lose balance for love is part of living balanced life.
there. But anyway, so I understand that maybe sometimes you might fall off on your schedule and the things you're doing, which is normal and part of it. But when you find yourself kind of like going back to patterns, making this a regular thing, that is a problem. And I found myself doing that. So I'm glad that that ended. And this is the phase of me trying to get back to the practices I enjoy: my running, my workout, my sleep, meditation, things like that. And this is the process for me, self rediscovery. I like that I'm taking my time to outline things, to write who I'm trying to speak to with all this content, and I'm grateful for that. So maybe I think maybe I should document this process of trying to get back to it, because I know a lot of people struggle. A lot of people struggle with maybe trying to get back to their old habits, not even old habits, or maybe like their like healthy habits, trying to start something new and all. So maybe I'll document that. What do you think? But anyway, I'm glad to be back. I think this whole experience taught me a lesson about valuing my time, energy, and attention. Yeah, it taught me a lot, because at the point I felt like I had traded these things for money and it didn't feel right for me. It doesn't mean like I work with other people, but when you also have to choose projects you want to get into, you also have to choose people you want to work with. You also have to choose all these things at the end of the day, because if you're trading your time, energy, and attention for something that is draining you, making you unhappy, like there's too much stress, it's not worth it. Because I also believe that everybody's replaceable. Yeah, I know that. If you, like, I'm not the only marketer or like the only talented person out there. I can be easily replaced. So I have to take care of myself for me to like give output. So maybe I'll stop here in this video. I'm grateful to be back. I am happy. I'm happy to that. I've taken like this whole May to work on the things that I love. I worked on the podcast website, to work on my personal website, and then digital marketing company side. And I'm excited because there's a lot of content that some are already pre-recorded, but I'm so excited to getting back to it. And doing this keeps me grounded. So anyway, if you're someone that maybe has experienced this in the past 4 months, like me, first quarter of the year, I hope that you find your way back to the things that make you feel full in life. That's it. Bye. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe. Let's journey together. Let's heal, grow, learn from our life choices to become maybe the other versions of ourselves that we that is creating the life that we want. Let me put it that way. So bye.